Do you feel like you're struggling financially and don't know where to start? In this video, I'm going to show you how to become financially independent even if you don't know where to start. Hey there, my name is Alan Warburton, and I understand that feeling of being lost when it comes to finances. A lot of people think that in order to get ahead in life, they need to have a college degree. But that's not always the case. There are so many opportunities out there for people who are willing to work hard and put in the effort. And that's what I'm going to show you in this video. How anyone can become financially independent no matter their starting point. So sit back, relax, and let me show you how it's done. Figure out your expenses and income. If you're looking to become financially independent, the first step is to figure out your expenses and income. This can seem daunting if you don't know where to start, but understanding these numbers is an important part of achieving financial freedom. Here are some tips for getting a handle on your finances. Make a list of all your income sources. This could include your job, investments, rental property income, side businesses, or any other sources of money coming in. Calculate how much you spend on expenses each month. Track your expenses and write down everything that you spend money on, such as rent, utilities, food, transportation, medical bills, and entertainment. Figure out how much debt you have. Knowing what kind of debt you have will help you prioritize which bills need to be paid first. It may take some time and effort to get a clear picture of what your financial situation looks like right now. Putting in the work now can help ensure that you move closer to financial independence in the future. Once you understand what your current situation is like, it will also become much easier for you to develop a plan for how you want to move forward with investing and saving for the future. Create a budget and stick to it. To create an effective budget, start by tracking your income and expenses on a monthly basis. Make sure that you include all sources of income, such as your salary, investments, side businesses, or any other money coming in. Then write down all your expenses from rent and utilities to food, transportation, and entertainment. Once you have an accurate picture of how much money is coming in versus going out each month, you can then set up a budget that takes both numbers into consideration. By looking for areas where you can cut back on expenses, you'll be able to free up additional funds that can go towards helping you reach your financial goals faster. Common areas where people tend to save money are grocery shopping, dining out, entertainment expenses, and travel costs. Allocating funds for each expense line item also helps motivate you in reaching those goals more quickly, since it gives them tangible form and structure. Most importantly, though, when creating a budget, make sure that it's realistic. Setting stringent rules that are too difficult to adhere to will only cause frustration in the long run. As they say, the best laid plans. So be sure to set achievable savings targets while still pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone so that progress is made toward becoming financially independent. Invest money wisely. The key to successful investing is understanding what your goals are and then selecting the best options available to meet those objectives. One strategy for investing money is to look at high dividend yield stocks or funds that can provide a steady income stream over time. Taking a more active approach with option strategies can also be a way to increase returns while mitigating risk exposure. Another option is to create a rental property portfolio, starting with one property and slowly expanding it as you become more experienced and comfortable with the market. When selecting an investment vehicle, make sure that you do your research and don't blindly jump into something simply because everyone else is doing it. Be sure to read up on different types of investments so that you have a good understanding of how they work and the potential risks associated with them. It's also important to diversify across different asset classes such as stocks, bonds, and real estate in order to minimize risk further. Finally, never invest too much money into one thing at once. Spreading it out among several investments will reduce the impact of any losses if one particular area takes a hit. Making wise investments now can help put you on the path toward financial independence in the future. Make wise choices with your credit score. Your credit score is an important factor in achieving financial independence. A good credit score will open up a lot of opportunities, such as lower interest rates on loans and credit cards, as well as access to better investment options. When it comes to building your credit score, the first step is to make sure that you're paying all of your bills on time and in full. This will help keep your credit utilization ratio low, which is one of the most important factors in determining your credit score. You should also stay away from any offers for pre-approved or secured loans and lines of credit, as these can have an adverse effect on your rating. Another way to improve your credit score is to take advantage of offers from responsible lenders who report to the credit bureaus every month. By paying off any small loans you've taken from them each month, you can gradually build up an impressive history of on-time payments which will boost your rating significantly. Additionally, make sure that you don't max out all available lines of credit, as this can drag down your score too. Making wise choices with your credit score now will save you thousands, and possibly even millions, in the long run by allowing you access to more lucrative investment opportunities and higher returns on those investments. Have an emergency fund for unexpected costs. Having an emergency fund is a key component of planning for financial independence. It's important to have money set aside for unexpected costs such as medical bills, car repairs, or even the loss of a job. With an emergency fund, you can rest assured that any unexpected costs will be taken care of without having to take on debt. The amount that you should save in your emergency fund depends on individual circumstances, but a good rule of thumb is to aim for around 3 months' worth of living expenses. If possible, consider setting up a separate savings account with no access to your other accounts so that it cannot be used except in extreme circumstances and only with the right planning. When setting up your emergency fund, make sure that the money is held in liquid assets such as cash or short-term investments like government bonds and money market funds. This means that you can quickly access the money if needed without having to worry about locking in losses due to market fluctuations. Live below your means. It can be easy to get swept up in a culture of complacency and consumerism, buying bigger and better things, following trends, and trying to keep up with the Joneses. But at the end of the day, living above your means is never sustainable or wise. Instead of chasing after material possessions or using credit cards as a crutch for instant gratification, start embracing minimalism by consciously choosing to live below your means. This means saying no to expensive shopping sprees and yes to budgeting. Look into ways that you can save money on everyday expenses such as groceries and bills. When it comes to investments, focus on putting your money into longer-term assets such as stocks and shares that appreciate over time instead of opting for quick wins at high risk. By no longer having to worry about keeping up with the latest trend or making sure you're looking your best, you can start focusing on what truly matters in life, a powerful feeling. So forget about all those people telling you what you have to do or buy. Take control of your financial destiny today by committing to live below your means. You won't regret it. Automate your finances as much as possible. In today's world of rapidly advancing technology, there is no excuse not to make the most of automation tools when it comes to personal finances. Automating your financial processes can save you time, money, and energy. By automating your payments, you can ensure that all bills are paid on time and no late fees or interest charges incur on loans and credit accounts. This will also minimize the risk of incurring overdraft fees if there are insufficient funds in your accounts when a payment is due. Additionally, automated transfers can help you form better spending habits and ensure that money is being moved into savings accounts for future investments or emergencies. Not only does automating financial processes give you peace of mind knowing everything is taken care of, but it also frees up valuable time so that you can focus on investments and other ways to build wealth and security. So if you want to maximize efficiency with minimal effort, consider automating as many of your financial tasks as possible. Pay off debt as quickly as you can. Debt is a burden that can weigh heavily on your finances and mental well-being, so it's important to tackle it head-on. That means focusing on paying off debt faster rather than prolonging the pain of having an outstanding balance. If you're serious about becoming debt-free, then make a plan to pay off debts as quickly and efficiently as possible. Start by making a list of all your debts and arranging them in order of priority with the highest interest rate first, followed by the lowest balance. This will not only help you identify which debts should be dealt with first but also give you an idea of how much money is needed to pay them off. Next, look into loan consolidation or refinancing options that could lower your interest rate or spread the cost over a longer period of time to reduce payments. Finally, set up automatic payment plans for minimum payments on each debt but add additional funds whenever possible to pay them down faster. It may take some sacrifices up front, such as cutting back on unnecessary spending or taking on extra work, but the relief and financial freedom that comes from being debt-free makes it all worth it in the end. Find a side hustle that brings in extra income. Side hustles are an excellent way to make extra money, gain new skills, and take a step closer to financial freedom. Whether you want to supplement your main income or eventually build a stream of multiple incomes over the years, finding the right side hustle can be extremely beneficial. For those who want to generate a little extra cash on the side, there is no shortage of options out there. From freelancing in your area of expertise or offering services like dog walking, tutoring, virtual assistant work, and more, the possibilities are virtually limitless. You can also consider leveraging online platforms such as Udemy, where you can teach courses related to hobbies that interest you. By branching out into different streams of income, you'll have more money saved up in case one of your sources suddenly dries up. This helps ensure that you're able to maintain overall financial security while also boosting your savings and eliminating debt as quickly as possible. Keep pushing and investing, no matter what. No matter what life throws your way, it's essential that you stay focused on your goals and keep pushing and investing in them. It's easy to get lost in moments of doubt and fear, particularly during tough times, but those are the moments when it is most important to keep going and stay motivated. When times are hard and money is tight, every dollar counts, so sometimes that means you have to start small. Even if you can only afford to set aside $1 a day for investing or start with a small side hustle, don't let the lack of resources stop you from taking action. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. The most successful people out there understand the power of consistent effort. Even the smallest steps in the right direction can lead to big wins over time. So don't give up no matter how difficult things may seem. You got this. Are you well on your way to financial freedom? What were the most challenges you had to overcome? Let me know in the comments to this video. The next video will teach you how to get rid of debt fast, even when you are broke right now. So please subscribe to the channel and activate the little bell to not miss out.